Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Saturday, June the 2nd, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, today we're going to talk a little bit about Mexico and the presidential election that will be happening there about a month or so from now. By all of the information that we're seeing here in the United States, it looks very likely that the next president of Mexico is going to be Lopez-Obrador. He represents a coalition of parties. One of the big parts of that coalition is the left-wing party. He's kind of a populist. That's kind of the word, I guess, that we would use here in the United States. He's very much of a left-wing populist, a little bit like Bernie Sanders in some ways. And he's right now at the moment ahead in all the polls. Now, how reliable those polls are, I don't know, but I think it would be fair to say that when you have that many polls showing him with a comfortable lead, probably the trend is in his favor, and the trend is that he's going to win the election. What happens after he wins, though, is what a lot of my Mexican friends are asking. There's a story that came out at CNBC today that many of the investment companies are basically, pushing back a little bit on Mexico and warning their clients not to invest in Mexico. That's a fascinating story that could have very serious repercussions in Mexico. What happens after he wins? If he decides to go full populist, as I think a lot of his supporters want him to be, well, that's going to put the country of Mexico in real jeopardy with some of the investment markets and so on. If he pulls back and then says, well, no, I can't really do that. I have to govern, so I got to get along with other people. If he goes in that direction, then I think he's going to turn off his supporters, and that could be even worse than the first option. One of the problems for López-Obrador is if you look at the following that he has, if you look at the people who are supporting him, they're very emotionally invested in his campaign. And how do you put that back in the bottle is a very difficult problem. So I see a very complicated summer for Mexico if López-Obrador is indeed elected president, and it looks very likely that he's going to be. We have all of these videos over at YouTube. We have them on Twitter, and we have them on my blog. And if you're celebrating a birthday today, June 2nd, happy birthday. Have a wonderful day, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas.